Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And today, a nice, easy day for me, and I'm just going to share a personal haul. So I'll go right into it and just show you what I treated myself to, both from AliExpress and from other places. So the first one is the Uncharted Mariner, which is the new colour from Ranger in Distress Oxide, and I also got it in the Distress Ink because I don't always buy both of the colours, if you know what I mean. If I really like a colour, I'll buy both. If not, sort of thing, because you know a lot of shades can be similar. Then I tend to either go for an oxide or for a Distress Ink, in whichever way I feel that I'm going to use it. And then later on down the line, I think, ooh, you know, I really wish I'd got that other one. And then I'll just go and get it. But I got both because the combination of two and a splash of water is going to give a really, really lovely water effect. And because of that, I also got the glaze, so you know it's going to be nice and shiny on top, and I'm going to be able to create some nice shiny watery effects. So I treated myself to those three, and then I've got some dies from AliExpress, and I'll show this one first. And this has been cut apart because I just wanted to finish some tags I'd started. So these are tulip dies, and they're really easy to make and just absolutely gorgeous. So first of all, let me show you cut in white. This is like this one, really easy to put together. So you go like that, and then you line it up. So that one goes onto there, that one will go onto there, and then that one, even though I haven't done that quite straight, goes onto there. And if I pick that up and show you, you can see, I hope, there you go, that you've got this great dimensional tulip. So some tags that I started a while ago, which was my fairy tag, because you know I do love this fairy. So I kind of like, I try to build up little sets of things, and then I just pop them in a box, and then when I'm ready to complete something, I've kind of got all my little bits of handmade stuff and tags and ephemera, things like that, to go in there. So I finished these two, which I'd already previously put doilies on and bits of lace. So those are my tulips, just some simple watercolor, just using my Tombow markers. So you see I've got different shades of like green going on, and I think that was the rose pink color that I used in the Tombow watercolor, but just really lovely and easy. So that was my tulips, and they are a great size. And I can measure, I'll measure the biggest one, and the stems are really long on these, so if you wanted to put them on a slimline, you can. Right, you can see it's a fraction under 2 inches. That's how wide that one is. So absolutely gorgeous, love it. And then you know me and my berries, especially strawberries, but this time I thought I'd have raspberries. And I haven't cut these out, but I will be up hopefully next week to share these in a project. So going to be cutting these. And I do like to use my Walmart watercolor cardstock when I'm doing stuff like this. And this is also the Walmart watercolor cardstock. So I treated myself to the really sweet raspberries with the leaves and the little fruit flowers there. So I love that. Look great on a journal pocket. I got myself the wings, and if you look here, if I get close up, you can see that there's no cut line here, so that when you cut your wings, you can't see it from the back, those little bits will lift up and flap up. So really like that. Great again behind stamps if you want to, or either side of a heart for Valentine's Day. Gonna look, you know, just really lovely. Love them. And then I got myself quite a geometric, very structured bow. And I really do like this one because, you know, you can cut it down flat. You can cut two of these, put one down flat, and then pull one up towards you. And you can shape this as well. And excuse my throat. And because of its size, it's going to fill a card, or it's going to be a great package bow. And it's 3 inches. So, you know, and the hang on that is just under 3¼ So another great size die. Remove that to there. And then I got myself the little sweetheart film frame. So I love this, and I love the little heart details in it too. So that's another cute one. I mean, hearts are really, you know, they're just not all for Valentine's Day. You can use them all the time. 4¼ inches. So I really like that. And then I treated myself to these bows. I'd been looking at them for a very long time, and I thought, I really, really like those. I like the shape, and I like the embossing. And this one here, it kind of, I don't know, it just resembles authentically, I think, a hand-tied bow. So I just really love those. And then the longest one there is just under 2¼ inches. And then I got myself this, which is a skinny sentiment on a background, and it just says birthday. So, you know, if you've got stamps, you can combine them. Like, you can stamp happy and then put your birthday, or you've got your birthday and then you can stamp wishes. So I just thought that was a nice script. And then in the same kind of script, I've got Snowy Christmas, which I think you can see that. Oh yeah, you can read it that way around. Well, that makes a change, doesn't it? Usually I can't read anything back to front, but that one says Snowy Christmas, and it's just another great size. Full size card or on a slim line. And then this one, which I haven't cut yet, and most of these I haven't cut yet, but I know that they cut because, you know, I'm a bit of an expert. I can feel the cut edge, I can feel the emboss edge, and I just know really when something's going to work. But look at the force of the embossing detail on that. So that's going to give a sort of like, what do you call those, rattan type wreaths that you can get. Or it can even look like twisted rope if you want to do a sort of like Mariner Seaside theme. Going with my new ink there. But I just love that. And I love the depth of the embossing. Really do love that. And the size of that one is a gorgeous size again, and 4 inches. And then I got myself these sweet little dragonflies, and you've got different shapes and formations on the body there, so you can have them going in different directions. And there you've got the separate leaves that, well, separate leaves, no, they're not leaves, they're wings that will pop on top, so you can go 3D with them or just flat with them. So I thought that was really cute. And then I got myself this, because when it comes to things like this, I just can't help myself. I know it looks really simple, but it's just a gorgeous sprig of lavender, and you can just really quickly watercolour something like that and have that on a card or hanging out of a pocket, or make a little bouquet and just, you know, put a little ribbon bow on there. In fact, if I go back to my ribbons down here, these little bows, you know, you can kind of see that, you know, wrapped around the base of a nice big bunch of lavender. And then, talking about bouquets, I have a bouquet. And so there's the bouquet wrap, and then you've got all the different leaves, and you've got the picks that go in there. So we've got the star, we've got the pinata, we've got the heart and the little dove with a little heart cut into it. Just really nice. And that sweet little birdhouse there. Really like that. So that's a nice cute little embelly that I'm looking forward to making. And then I've got this bellflower which comes with stamens, and this section here will actually cut out, so you've got a little flap where you can tuck your stamens in, and the same on this one. And, you know, as I said, I'm skilled at feeling if a die is going to cut, and I know that that's going to work, so I've got no problem with that. And then me and doilies, here we go again. This gorgeous crocheted one with all of the circles that would just layer up. And once again, you can do something like that pinwheel style. Just cut them and put them back to back. And if on a, you know, a hygienic straw or a pick, they just look absolutely fabulous on top of birthday cakes too. So I really love that. Got to measure that for you. and it is 4 inches. And like I said, I will be back next week. I'm going to cut these, and you know, I can feel around. It's almost like braille, you know, you just get used to it, and you can check to see the evenness of the cut, and I just know that that's going to cut. And then these two are separate, but they kind of go together. So that is a layering rose, which is a gorgeous size. And then you've got the layering leaves. So, you know, you kind of build your roses up and then you tuck them underneath. So really like those. Going to make those so that you can see those. And then I went basket mad because, you know, you're thinking about autumn and fall and, you know, just baskets in general. So first up, I got myself this set with a basket that comes with the apples, the pears and the autumn leaves. And you've got the smaller ones that will pop in there, but you've also got the larger apple that can be used on its own. Good selection of leaves. Love that basket. It's a great size. So I got that one. And then baskets again. I don't know if this will fit in my camera. Turn it that way around. These are tall baskets and you've got the back to the basket, which for me is really, really important, because if you're cutting that out in foil because you like want a chrome like basket or something, you need a background to put it onto. So that's really nice. And then you've got the little plates. You've got the frill. If you've got like a linen insert, you've got that to sort of like hang over the top of your basket. You've got the bigger one, and of course you've got all of the handles. So we've got 3 different styles of handles, 3 sizes of basket, and you've got the great nameplate. And then you've also got these layers here that go behind here. Love it. I think I'll measure the biggest basket for you. 2 3/4 inches. And then if I do the width, I'm going to say, where are we? Oh, got to go to the end. It's 2 inches. Just really lovely. Looking forward to that. Seasonal. You can have all your seasonal things, your poinsettia and holly and greenery and everything coming out of it. Or it can be spring, summer. And then I've got these, which are sold separately, but also a set. And that will, as you can see, it's got no cut edge. There's no cut edge on that, but it does cut this out. So you'll be left with that little dotty border, top and bottom, and that piece will cut out the design into the paper. But if you use this piece, it will cut the border out in a wave, and then you've got this layered wave that comes with it that fits into here or on top of here. So as I said, I will be up next week. And then I've got the corner pieces. So the corner pieces only cut into, and I didn't actually check to see if any of this, you know, would kind of marry up with anything else. No, it doesn't. So these cut in, but these will cut in and also cut out. So love that. And the width, because the width is important, and it's 4 inches cut line to cut line. And then I've got these gorgeous nameplates or frames if you want them to be picture frames, but you've got your little holes there for your brads, and these are full size. So if you've got any storage boxes or anything in your craft room that need labelling up, these are going to fit and look really, really nice. And we are at 3 1/4 inches, and that one is 3 3/4 inches. So you can see, gorgeous, gorgeous sizes. Really love those. So you can label up anything using pretty papers, or just use them like picture frames. That would be a nice sort of like, you could do a little seaside and a little tiny boat or something in there and almost make it look like a window. But I just love that little dotty edge. So I really like that. So that is what I got for you today. That's my personal haul. Yes, it is. And really looking forward to coming up next week and using some of it. So let me know your opinions of what you'd like to see below. And we'll try and, cut as many, probably just in plain cardstock, but create a couple of projects using what's there. Right, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.